fishing friends to another adventure. We're back out here on the Buffalo Hole for another day of wind. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of breezy today. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. My name's Alan. I appreciate all the support. Channel's growing because of you guys. Well, what are we doing today? Well, today we're gonna be fishing some Livingston lures. Now at Lake Fork, I was throwing one of the Livingston jerk baits. Can't remember if it was, yeah, it was last spring. And man, I had a good time out there. So this time, we're gonna be throwing the Primetime CB 1.5. This has got that EBS, electronic bait system. And I had a great conversation with Eric Arnoldson from over there at Livingston Lures at the Classic. Hung out at his booth. We hung out at the Dreamcatcher Ray Scott story, the world premiere of the musical. Talked to him for a little bit and kind of explained the process and how these work. So I figured, hey, it's springtime. I hadn't thrown one of these in a while, and I haven't thrown this one specifically yet. So we're gonna have some fun throwing this. And this is in the True Bream color. All right, let's rig it up and let's have some fun. There it is, guys. It's got the little, you see the little bait system in there? It emits these sounds of feeding. Ooh, check out that color. It emits the sounds of feeding bait fish. So we're gonna bomb this around and see if we can have some fun. I'm throwing this on a St. Croix Victory, 12 braid, 12 fluoro. Let's see how fast this thing comes up. Oh, it's a slow rise. That's even better. Man, that's gonna be epic. Yeah, what's up with all this crazy wind? Check the forecast this morning. We were supposed to have maybe 5 to 10 mile an hour winds. Man, this is like I'm back in Amarillo, where it's like this every day. You guys feel those gusts? I had a thump. Oh, it's just cabbage. Alright guys, on the Livingston, this little crankbait. Let's go. Boy, it just smoked it. I had to check my GoPro because it was going bananas. Something was up with it. That out. Alright guys, there we go. Check him out. That's a nice little fish right there. In you go. Right under the dock as all the other ones do. All right, let's check it out and see what we're using. That's it right there. It's a cool little bait right there. Just bombing it out there. Bang! There she went. This lure's great, guys. It casts a country mile. Got good action on it. It's a lot of fun to throw. Even with it being windy, it's a lot of fun to throw. Alright guys, right here by the dock on this CB 1.5. Oh, he just T-boned it. Check that out. Man, he just crushed it. That's a nice fish right there. Man, he just popped it right in there. Look at that. Alright guys, here we go on that Livingston. Man, that was a nice fish right there, just T-boned it. Boom, there he goes. He went right under the dock there. Alright guys, the next one's going to be up is this Diablo. And this thing is cool. This is also has this EBS in it. It's about 2 inches long. It'll dive 8 to 10 feet. And the cool thing about this is kind of like a wiggle wart, the old school wiggle warts. Well, this thing just does a phenomenal job down there, coming through all kinds of stuff. So that's the next one we're gonna, if I get this open, we're gonna test. All right, let's check this out. Give it a whirl and see what we got. Guys, this one's shad color. This one's 2 inches. The other one I kept saying 1.5. It's 2.4 inches long on the other one in that green color. This dude hunts, man. This is a great little lure right here. This thing is nice, guys. An EBS system in there. Casts like a dream. Slow cranking, then I'll shake it on when I stop it, and it's got a really nice rise to it. Shake it, crank it. So Eric's put a lot of thought into these lures and getting all the science down behind them. The other thing is these guys are also the sponsor for the Bass After Dark podcast. So if you're watching that, then you know all about Livingston lures. And this thing has got just a really nice action to it. This one's the Diablo in shad color. All right, guys, right here at the dock. I've had another one at the dock. There he is on the Diablo. Check that out. Right there, that's a nice fish. Not very big, but man, that's a nice catch for me. That'll work for me. All right, there he is, guys. I had to grip him like that so I could get the hooks out without me getting stuck. There he is. Man, that little Diablo, bang, is all she wrote. The other day when I was fishing, I caught one that gagged up a little shad that looked just like that. So the key thing with this is when I kill it and I just let it kind of float up, it's got a really slow rise to it. It's got a great hunting action. With that EBS, they know something's up. They better come investigate, and bang. right, guys, next up is going to be this purple hitch, this Jerkmaster 121 by Livingston. It's got great color on there. Now, I'm throwing this on a spinning setup, which isn't ideal, but you know what? It works for me. I do have the bait caster with me. I was just lazy and didn't switch over. I can do just fine with this with the spinning setup. I just twitch, and then I let it sit there. And the other thing I do is I'll just shake it. You know, give it a nice shake, and then twitch. Alright guys, we're hooked up on the Livingston Jerkmaster 121. Let's see what we got here. Holy cow, it's like a big crappie. Look at this thing. Sheesh. Man. Alright guys, here we go. Check this dude out. That's a nice crappie right there. On that purple hitch color of the Livingston Jerkmaster 121. That thing was awesome. Alright guys, on the Livingston. There we go. Not very big, but man, he counts. Let's see here. There we go. Alright guys, for the release. There he goes. Man, he shot out of there. Alright, good stuff. Here it is, guys. Nice color. Easy to cast. Gets down to depth where it needs to be. Alright guys, I'm throwing the Livingston frog, the Freddy B. Just working it through some cabbage here. There's a little creek here. Got some logs. So there's the Freddy B right there. Trim the legs up just a hair. He took a hit at it, but he didn't get it. Did you see that? He swiped at it, but he missed. That might have been a catfish. That was funny. Come on, get out of there. right, guys, on the Freddy B from Livingston. But he just whacked it. We got all kinds of shad flickering here. Here he comes. Boy, he just smoked it. Check that out. Whew. Rats. I didn't turn the camera on when I did the release. I thought it was going, and then I turned it off. Anyway, that was a nice fish. All right, guys, so I fished a bit more back in here with the Freddy B. Not much else. I got a bunch of swipes from like smaller fish, maybe some crappie. But that's gonna wrap it up for me for today. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. Go check out Livingston Lures. They're a great company out of the San Antonio area. That EBS system that they've got in there, you could see their lures catch fish. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.